I'm gonna ask though. The only thing I'm gonna ask is that if I can close the garage.
Yeah, no. Do what you gotta do.
I know it's not bug season anymore, but they still find their way.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I hate bugs beyond belief. Like, living by the beach, greenheads are the evilest thing you will ever come across. One Stop. We are at the infamous One Stop with Mr. Brian Lindy. So, gonna sit, watch. I've always wanted to see the inside of this thing.
Today is your lucky day.
Oh yeah. Just let me know if you need me to move or...
You're not gonna be in my way.
Yeah, how hard was it to get a hold of a press like that?
I mean, hard?
Mm-hmm.
You know, more than cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it, you know?
I mean, like, you know, I have this for the tire change. This, I forget what they call these. But I have this at
The
home.
V-breaker?
The V-breaker, thank you. Whereas this, I wouldn't even know what to call it. It's just a press.
That's an arbor press. 3-ton arbor press.
3-ton arbor press.
So, now what we're doing is we are going to start the axle, getting it down into the hub so that you can actually move it from the inside. All proprietary. I'll do my thing, you do yours. You know what I mean? Back to it. What we don't want is to move this in such a way where it all pulls back in. Kind of like that. Pull back in a little bit. That is the inside of your motor.
This motor and this wheel took me 2,048 hours.
Nice. And you don't have really no scarring. Your O-ring's intact. Yeah, it actually looked pretty good.
So my problem really is though how whatever BMS controller is, man. Seriously.
It might be, you know, it's going to be incredibly hard to figure that out without tearing the whole thing apart and testing each cell.
After all this, I'm still gonna be bored. Do you know what I mean? The drive home is gonna be a sad one. It is, but at least I'm a little bit closer. I mean, who knows? But like, it's just a thing of like, maybe after the Christmas holidays, like in January, come back.
Yeah.
And like, just buy what I need.
Maybe someone special will get you a One-Stop Workshop gift certificate.
No. Trust me, when you DJ at adult clubs, man, trust me, that someone's special idea is a ruined concept.
I won't pretend to.
Yeah, like, dude, you gotta meet somebody in a natural setting. Any of that shit. And it's like most people meet their significant other either at work or school or something of this nature. You know what I mean?
My wife and I have been together since we were 20.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So going on almost 10 years now.
And the two of you like left brain, right brain kind of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you trust me. You don't know what a blessing that is, dude.
No, it's funny.
Really don't.
I've got a buddy who
Really don't.
who talks about all these dating apps, and I'm just like,
Why?
I'm just like, I don't even understand what he's saying. It's like a whole nother language.
Yeah. But it's just the idea of having somebody that understands you for the amount of time.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. You don't know. And you're not, there's no variety as far as that kind of interaction is more cosmetic than anything else. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People are kind of the same. It's just who are more ego driven and who are more honest.
And it's all about compatibility too,
Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it depends on where you're at.
You're gonna put a nice soundtrack to this, right?
Right.
So this is what you do here, so you know, is you want this to come up and off without putting too much pressure on it, but at the same time you need to put a little bit of pressure in order to get it to move. So this is my least favorite part of this, because it'll either come right off or it won't.
It's on there pretty good.
Yeah, it's on there pretty good.
It's like salt water rusted shut.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you. That's why I came to you, because I knew if I tried doing this at home.
So I've actually got a new tool that I'm going to try out. I'll be right back.
All right. All right.
Now I know that we can't do that. So now we're going to have to go old school. Brute force.
Brute force.
I'll pull off a cap for you off another hub.
Now, do you have to shimmy it at all?
Yeah. Alright. Did you badger in here?
No.
Alright. I'm going to hit it with... This is a race and bushing driver set.
A race and bushing driving set. Just little things I think are interesting like that to know,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Now what I'm doing here is I'm busting the old bearing in a slate elevation through the actual hub, actual lip I mean. So that's the old bearing.
Oh, here, put it down there. Let's see that. Wow. Wow, that's corroded. Oh, wow.
Now you want.
I mean, but see, it still rides nice. It's just.
It doesn't ride nice out of the factory, but it just doesn't hold up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that was going fast. Wow. That's 2,000 miles worth of just crud, awful crud.
Then you always like to clean the inside so that you don't have any debris inside the race. It's nice and clean inside here to seat the new bearing.
Right. That's what's up.
First ceramics. Nice and fresh and new.
Hold so. Because I have it on Zoom. Yeah, there you go. Nice and new bearings.
Now I have a little bit of a personal signature. I always put the branding on the outside where you can see it. Because if it's on the inside and you ever wonder, what bearings did I put in here 4,000 miles ago? They never last 4,000 miles, is an exaggeration. But.
Right.
So,
what's the standard for them to last? On average.
I mean, for you, because you down by the shore, 500 miles.
Right. Seriously. Because the salt.
Yeah, because your salt's gonna screw these up. So, and you can always get the Badger V2 bearing seal kit. Next time you do a bearing swap, you can grab one of those. I'll install that for you.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm gonna like stop and try and get everything right to kind of avoid.
Any of that again. So you always want to get. It'll seat nice and you'll feel like it hold in. You always want to get it nice and square, so that when you push it in, it pushes in all evenly.
Right.
So.
All right. Hold on. Let me come over there.
So now, when you're putting this in, you want to make sure that the bushing you use will cover the entire outer race, so that you don't put any pressure on the inner race. Otherwise, when you install it, you're going to install it with pressure against the race, and that'll cause it damage on the bearing.
All right.
So line it up. Nice and clean.
Nice and clean.
You hear that? Now, I do the Shawn Nelson move, and I rotate it to make sure that if there are any cockeyed spots where it went in, they all get pressed in nice and flush.
It looked like it went in pretty flush to.
Oh, it did. It did. This is kind of like having a security system at your house. Living in a safe area. It's just nice to. That's nice and flush. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep. So that one's done. We're gonna stay back over here.
Oh, okay. We're coming back here.
Yep, because now we're gonna do your wheel. So same thing, but just no need for the blocks because it's got the height. We're gonna put the smaller one in. A little bit of pressure, or in your case, a lot of pressure. That's salt water, man.
Yeah.
Usually it's just a nice.
Yeah. Salt water's evil. I'm telling you.
Look at that.
Yeah, I can see it. It's horrible.
Oh God.
Yeah. Look at the corrosion. Ugh. It's horrible. It looks so bad. Oh man.
Right.
And the thing is too, I'm thinking about all the times it just stopped and had problems, and it's like now seeing that, I understand exactly what went wrong. You know what I mean? So I'm glad.
So you always want to make sure that, as I did the other side, it's nice and no debris.
Make sure it's nice and clean.
Nice and clean. Beautiful.
Now, I mean, I plan on changing the tire because this is the old Hoosier. I want to do the armadillo and all that, but that's for another time.
While everything's off, do you want to swap it out for another tire right now? I mean, it'll take.
No. Let's just do the core.
Okay.
And then, because like I said, I'm working with it so much.
Now this one's a little bit harder to square up. feel that it's not going in square. Oh, there it is. Now it's going in square. Perfect. There we go. That's nice and in.
Alright.
Nice and flush. You can feel the square. It's sitting pretty.
Yeah. Oof.
Yep. So.
Nice roll on it.
Yep.
Don't worry about the stickers and all that. All that cosmetic side gets easily replaced. You know?
All right. So now your motor. We're gonna put the cap back on and reassemble.
All right.
Now you see what I'm doing? I'm grabbing it here. I'm not grabbing it by the cable because you don't want to hold it by the cable. And the O-ring looks like it's in pretty good shape, so we're not gonna need to replace that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised how the rest of it
Held up
just
so well?
just the ball bearings. Speaking of which, you mind if I keep these?
Yeah, all yours. I'm not
Yeah.
FM. I don't take the parts.
Like, you know.
Edit that out of the video.
No.
All right. Now we're just gonna get this. Beautiful. Look at that.
Perfect.
Sat right on the O-ring. Didn't pinch it. Beautiful. You know what? I can probably just Loctite these now. So, same thing with before. You want to make sure that when you're putting on new thread lock, you're getting off as much as you can of the old stuff, so that the new stuff has something to grab onto. Now, a lot of it came off when it came out, so we don't have too much work. It's not bulky,
Right.
but we always like to give it a quick scrub down.
A little bit of Loctite.
I use this guy.
Vibrotite? Okay.
Bob Nicholson recommended. Bob Stokes shop. I've been using it and it's great. Same thing next. Okay. Now pull this off. Take off the back side.
So how's the way I'm looking at it is, because I mean the tire barely is good to go, but I'll come back to it when I get the parts. I like getting all my parts together. You know what I mean?
This is the fun part. This is the part where we put it back in. We got to line it up so that it's slugged in nice and I don't have to put any pressure on it to get it back in. Doing pretty well. Not my best. Now, all these little guys, just gonna clean them off. And do that times.
Yeah, that's
9.
I'm gonna cut it right.
In. They have with thread lock. And you want to put them in a star pattern.
So that it all goes down evenly.
Yep, so that you don't have too much copper on one side and on the other. So it'll press down this side, it'll press down that side, press down that side.
It's like that 7-sided geometric shape that you see in Tool.
Mm.
I went to the concert. It was really good. Yeah.
They're going in nice, they're holding tight. You're locking when they're supposed to lock, which means that it can sit and flush.
Nice and flush.
More. See that? Just click, done. This is the part where you fast forward again.
Yeah. That's what you think too, though. With one-wheeling, it's like anything else. You enjoy the act of doing more than watching. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm a skier in the during the season, and I like watching people ski, but I like watching people golf. But I like to ski and golf myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's your putting?
That's my game. I can't drive. I'm 180 yards off the tee. I'm not a good driver.
Okay.
So, putting is where I pick my game up.
Okay.
So now basically the last thing you're going to do is you're going to repeat the cleaning and thread lock of this guy, and then you're done. Usually I'd be putting the board back together, but you brought it to do it just the hub. So
Yeah, just the hub.
that's the hub.
Just the hub before.
You always got to make sure on this side that you're lining up the same way on the other side.
Yeah, because if not, then yeah, that's when it really gets weird.
The cable on the other side is what dictates the direction of both sides. Now I'm going to do this as tight as I can, but I might have to put it back in the vise. Depending on whether or not it'll give me enough torque by hand. Which it seems to be. So I don't think we have to put it in the vise. Sometimes it's just too tight.
Nice new grill bearings.
All right, and my favorite part, I do give a little test roll. Feels like butter.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Alright.
You are all squared away, my friend.
Okay. Alright, that is my friend Mr. Brian Lindy.
One stop board shop, bro.
One Stop Board Shop. least. I know.